The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Those hands.
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brandy.
The right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
And what can I do for you? You've a keen eye. An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
Adam nereden çıktı?
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray.
Bitches. Başladı.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very...
Spices from the faraway deserts of Dalmatia.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brandy's touch.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
You like that, don't you?
Zengin yaptı.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Saw it last time I was through the wall. Jutting up from the waves like the mane of some giant beast. I heard tell it's the work of an icon.
Might be Shiva. I heard the Ironblood lost her on their campaign in the Republic.
However do they get that colour?
Achei a dama.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Oxi.
You're the
Bruxa.
dame.
Bruxa.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Are you gonna buy something?
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have...
What the hell are you doing?
Tut-tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Just play along, boy.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Botija de ferro.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must try.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name...
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered.
I'm told you share a bedchamber. Did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights, followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for she thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in back.
You've been...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order. Get it, boy!
Sempre
I
dentro
haven't
disso.
seen you around the Vale of late.
Heard the bones fell favourite.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's
Aí,
only
me
one man in
respeita,
the
senão você
garrison
não vai
with a
comer
dodgy
nenhuma
eye.
puta
His
mais.
name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
That's what we signed up for.
Fly.
That remains to be...
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to, according to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there.
And you plan on traveling to Moor?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him...
I shall return as soon as...
you say these are all from Dalmechia?
Aí tem um ponto de viagem aqui que eu não tem. Sim. Sim.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these.
Oxi. Ué, sério, então não tem. Não era por aqui não. Opa, é por aqui.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
You! Identify yourself!
Stay!
These were my men.
Trança de bico de Kestrel. Mas dando empurrão. Aparentemente não era aqui. É lá do outro lado da cidade. Vamos errar.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
That's the day done then.
How about the name?
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see.
Yes.
Orifla, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Oi, da hora. Thumbnail.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on. Back to the tent. That's enough dallying, you two.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. Shift your asses. You, Branded, here, now. You're late. What kept...
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Oh, what? Well, don't just...
Ninguém manda em mim.
All right.
My. He's over.
Que ladra.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
E era uma coronhada no moleque pra ele desmaiar. Voltava lá e falava: Ih, o lobo comeu seu filho. Ih.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Ainda bem que eu peguei essa missão, porque eu não ia ficar feliz se eu soubesse que existia. Valeu. Tá. Isso. Chega aqui, ó.
Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter him. That wolf was trained. But you are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not. And
nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go!
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders.
Lies!
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Ai, ai.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Era uma coronhada em cada. Duas crianças.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still. Such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Ai, ai, é. Karma, sim.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
You don't have to.
Take till then.
Ai, ai. Karma, ok. Vambora. Continuando. Um pouco, não sei. Mais
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect us?
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. I think she's lost. Please, can you help?
I can't promise I'll find her, but...
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case...
Mais lobo lá, vamos lá. Ai, não é. Nossa.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
O brinquedo dela é mais
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have a...
Ai, mais uma. Coronhadinha resolveria a situação.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Tá aí, ó. Coronhadinha na nuca.
Get up now.
Deixa eu desmaiar.
You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
É isso. Só bater com a parte da espada aqui no corta. Nariz.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
The next episódio.